I'm here at Firehouse 12 Studios in New Haven, Connecticut, recording a new composition of mine entitled the Ambiguity Manifesto. It's with an ensemble I'm calling a 9-tette, and it really is some of my favorite musicians on the planet. There's the intentional joke in the title, you know, how can you have a manifesto about ambiguity? But that was sort of my interest with this piece, is to emphasize the unknown, to emphasize the unfixed. For me, creativity doesn't come from dogmas. It comes from questioning yourself and questioning your assumptions. And so that's really how the piece was written. There's 4 different movements. Each of those movements is designed in such a way that it can be deconstructed and taken apart into its individual parts, or it can be all put together to exist as a whole. And it ranges from very abstract material to very explicitly rhythmic and melodic material. What's great about doing something like this, where you have a limited amount of materials, I put a lot of conceptual thought into the music I give them, but I actually try to keep it relatively easy, so the complexity doesn't distract from the ability to extract ideas and really let them take a lot of creative license. Each individual in the band and each can take a lot of creative license with the material. You know, a piece that I might have imagined as a ballad all of a sudden becomes this sort of raging inferno of intensity. You know, that happened several times, for instance, with the Ursula Le Guin piece, Real Unreal. Her work has been very resonant with me, both how prescient she was thinking about culture and race and gender and what it means to be human or not human or alien. It's nice to read about people creating other worlds, and I felt that she did that in such a beautiful way. The energy, it lets the music come alive in this different way. It doesn't become fixed as one definition. It doesn't become fixed as one genre or one style or one feel or one tempo. The musicians might take it any way, and we've all learned how to respond to each other and support that journey, and all of a sudden discover this amazing detour that's going to lead us somewhere we never expected, and then all find our way there. For me, that's that moment when we all look at each other and there's this sense of like, how do we get here? Like, what is this? But there's this sense of a sort of thrilling accomplishment that, like, oh yeah, we got here together. I don't know how we did it, but we got here. Yeah, that's the core of the music. That's really what I think what we're trying to do with it.